Papakvachittaya Tradha Bhaktiyutaya Cha Pravaktabhya Mamatma Sudapriye Samsara Sagara Samudharanaka Mantram Brahmadi Deva Muni Pujita Siddha Mantram Dukha Bhararoga Vinasha Mantram Vande Mahabhaya Param Gururasha Mantram इते श्री स्कंदा पुराणे उत्तरखंडे ईश्वर पार्वती संवादे गुरु गीता समाप्ता श्री गुरुदेव चरणारविंदस्तु दुर्जन सजना भूया सजना शांति माप्नुया स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तः न्याय्येन मार्गेण नमहि महिषः सुखिनः भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी ब्रह्मणा सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु कामानवाप्नोतु सर्वत्र नन्दतु स्वस्ति मातरौत पित्रे नमस्तु स्वस्ति गोभ्यो जगते पुरुषेभ्यः विश्वं सुभूतं सुविदात्रं न अस्तु योगेव दृश्येम सूर्यम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की आरती करूं गुरु वर की आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की आरती करूं गुरु वर की जय गुरुदेव अमला विनाशी ज्ञान रूप अंतर के वासी जय गुरुदेव ज्ञान रूप अंतर के पग पग पर देते प्रकाश जैसे किरने दिन कर की आरती करूं गुरु वर की आरती करूं जब से शरण तुम्हारे आए, अमृत से मीठे फल पाए। तुम्हारे आए अमृत से शरण तुम्हारे क्या है छाया, कल्पा वृक्ष तरुवर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की, आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं, गुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की। ब्रह्म ज्ञान के पूर्ण प्रकाशक योग के, ब्रह्म ज्ञान के पूर्ण प्रकाशक योग ज्ञान के, जय गुरु चरण सरोज मिटा दे व्यथा हमारे पूर की, आरती करूं गुरुवर की, आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं, सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती। अंधकार से हमें निकाला, दिखलाया है अमर उजाला। कब से जाने छान रहे थे, खाक सुनो दर दर की, आरती करूं गुरुवर की, आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं, सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती करूं। संशय मिटा विवेक कराया, भव सागर से पार लगाया। अमर प्रदीप जला कर कर दे निशा, दूर सतन की, आरती करूं गुरुवर की, आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं, सद्गुरु की प्यारे पर की आरती। भेद बीच अभेद बताया, गमन विमुक्त कराया। आवागमन धन्य हुए हम पाकर धारा, ब्रह्म ज्ञान निर्झर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की आरती करूं सदगुरु की करूं सदगुरु की प्यारे गुरु पर की आरती करो कृपा सदगुरु जगतारन सतपथ दर्शक भ्रांति निवारण करो कृपा सतपथ दर्शक छाया हो नित्य ज्योति दिखलाने वाले लीलाधर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की आरती करूं सदगुरु की करूं सदगुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती नित्यानंद सदगुरु दाता शक्तिपात के दिव्य प्रदाता मुक्ता शक्तिपात के करके बस गणेश पुरे भवबाधर ले जनकी आरती करूं गुरुवर की आरती करूं सदगुरु की करूं गुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती आरती करूं सदगुरु की करूं सदगुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की आरती करूं गुरु वर की। ओम चैतन्यम शाश्वतं शांतं व्योमातीतं निरंजनं नादबिंदु कलातीतं तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। Hinath Narayana Vasudeva. Hinath Narayana Vasudeva. Hinath Narayana Vasudeva. Hinath Narayana Vasudeva. Hare Krishna, Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Hina हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे ओ हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ओ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री हरे हे नाथ ओ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव नारायण वासुदेव ओ हे नारायण वासुदेव ओ हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ओ हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ओ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ओ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव नारायण वासुदेव ओ हे नारायण वासुदेव Hare Murare Hinata Narayana Vasudeva Hare Vinata Narayana Vasudeva Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's enter into silence of the inner space. The goal of meditation is to center in your divinity. Let go of all thoughts of the world outside of you. As you focus within, as you center within, open the heart that your loving nature, your divinely loving nature, will manifest in and through you. Open your mind that you may be intuitively guided from the inner space. In meditation, we seek to be carried. The energy of the universe within you will do so. She will carry you. She's the Kundalini Shakti, the evolutionary energy of life. Always search for her in the inner space to see where she's manifesting. And this is the hallmark of Kundalini Mahayoga. Tune into the silence of your inner being. There's always silence there at the deepest level. Tune into the silence. As you let thoughts fade away from your mind, you have the power of will. You have the power of knowledge to know what to do, to discriminate. You have the power of observation. And you have the power to act. Use it that you may center deep inside. And use the power of your breath. It brings oxygen into the body and it brings prana. Through pranic channels, it brings prana into your being, to every level. Let's go within. I'm with you. You're with me. slowly bring your attention to the gross physical body and its connection to the elements of nature. Let your mind wrap the whole body. When you begin to feel the body in your consciousness, bring more oxygen into your lungs by breathing out first and breathing in slowly and deeply as the body will allow you. No stress. Until you feel more in touch with the senses and the world around you. And we'll now do the Om sound. Breathing out through the mouth and in through the nose. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaskar, everyone. Today is our last day of countdown. Tomorrow, our opening satsang begins at 3:15 our time. And it will continue for 1.5 hours. So today is my last preparation message. I've spoken to you about discipline, desire, discrimination. And today it's about detachment. The 4 Ds that a seeker must engage in. as the soul engages with the sensory world, getting involved in it through the seeing, the smelling, the tasting, the touching, the hearing. We interact with this world. Bhagavad Gita says, Krishna to Arjuna, that when we engage with the senses, attachment develops. We begin to become attached to the things of the senses. And it says from attachment grows desire. We begin to want and want more. And for some of us, we are never satisfied. And it says desire unfulfilled brings anger. The tendency to be angry. And it says anger brings confusion, clouds the intellect. We get caught. And it says uncontrolled anger brings about ruin of the soul. Instead of evolving, it devolves. It goes deeper and deeper into the ignorance. Does that make sense to you? Why when you sit to meditate or you become a seeker, you have to be very careful about engagement with the senses. The Master Jesus spoke eloquently about this, wisely. Lay not your treasures upon this earth, where the rust and the moth will corrupt and destroy. But lay your treasures in heaven. Oh, where thieves will break through and steal. But lay your treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust will corrupt or destroy, nor where thieves can break through and steal. And most importantly, he says, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Where your treasure is, there your mind and heart and preoccupation will be. And it is for that reason Krishna tells Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, the Supreme Self to the warrior, the seeker. If you want to control his restless mind, Arjuna, two things are important. Arjuna is telling him, Lord, this mind is uncontrollable like the wind. Krishna says to him, of course it is. He says, but there are two things you must adhere to. Abhyas, which means practice. And the next, vairagya. Dispassion towards the world. Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, which is very instructive, he says the wise one who is stable and not carried away by the senses will enjoy the world, will enjoy the world of the senses. The wise one who is not carried away by the senses, who is stable. So this practice of vairagya, which means dispassion, simply means objectivity, not being carried away, not being caught. And so the seeker has to be very careful about his engagement with the senses. That's why some of the serious seekers tend to shun the world. I ran away from the world when I couldn't manage it. But I came back into the midst of the world because the teachings of the Master said, go within. The divine is within you. Make that connection. Make that connection with the inner God, with the inner Guru, with the inner power. That's what happened to me. And then I didn't fear the world anymore. I could be immersed in the world, but not of it. So the practice of vairagya for all those of us who are engaged in the world is extremely important, especially the seeker. If you're a seeker and you're in the midst of the world, the midst of the sensory experience every day, all the food, all the pleasure, all the comfort, all the possessions, all the power, secular power, we become drawn, we become caught. Therefore, a seeker has to be very careful about how it engages with the senses and how it interacts with the world. And I've spoken to you about the use of discrimination to see what carries you away and to see what helps you to grow in consciousness. And I've told you about the power of discipline to protect you and to protect your growth. So as a seeker, as you prepare for these 40 days, watch what you eat, watch what you drink, watch how you speak, watch how you engage with the senses, watch how you gossip, watch how the thoughts play. Because don't be like a vessel when you begin filling it. It has so many holes that everything you put in it goes away. No. Plug all the holes. That's vairagya. That your vessel may be more and more full without waste or depletion. Makes no sense to do all the sadhana and then you're caught in gossip and overeating and oversleeping and overworking and overstressing. What sense does it make? So you have 40 days coming ahead where I'm with you in the meditation practice. And this year, I'm going to enjoy this very much because meditation has become such a beautiful part of my everyday. Even if I'm talking, it is there. Even if I'm walking, it is there. Even if I'm engaged in the senses, it is there. The meditative awareness, the non-judgmental being, the unconditional loving, the acceptance of things, the compassion. It's all there. And an important part of this 40-day sadhana is not only the practice of meditation, but how do you take meditation into the world? For those of you who register online with us, you're going to get a series of instructions to help you on your journey. But an important part of this journey, an important aspect is how do you take your meditative awareness, what you've gained from the meditation, into the world every day. That your day becomes exciting. Sadhana has to be exciting. Discipline has to be a joy. Meditation has to become an ecstatic practice. If you stay with me, I'll show you how it can happen. When I sit on this mat, there's the ecstasy of prana in my inner being. I cannot describe that to you. There's a thrill in the entire body that revitalizes it. In my previous years, I did so much work. I'm trying to to support so many people. But now as the body grows older, I've learned that I have to support this as well. So now I give a lot of attention to meditating in it consciously, supporting it. Talking to you with being mindful of it, maintaining its energy. Supporting it as I speak with you. That is the important part of this year that I'm enjoying a lot. Because I'm giving more caring to the body whilst I engage with you. And hopefully that can inspire you to take care of you. Hence the reason why meditation, and not just giving you so much information in workshops and trying to push your evolution. No. You have to do some work. Not me driving the energy in your field. You have to excite me to do that. You have to come to meet me a little bit. And those of you who will, I'll engage with you co-creatively. Let's make it happen. Let's synergize. And let's influence the entire environment around us. So let me not talk so much. We'll not be streaming tomorrow morning, but in the afternoon, my time. I see you then. Have a blessed day, everyone. Happy and holy Thursday to you. And we look forward to beautiful beginning of the 40 days tomorrow as we honor the Guru principle and the great master, Baba Nityananda. Through his awesome grace, my 40 days started in 1978. And the energy of the master, the tradition, is always strongly with me through every 40 days, and many other masters. I give thanks to them, and I give thanks to you for allowing me to fulfill my purpose. Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaskar.